All right, y'all, I got a question. Are there certain requirements to dictate and determine your sneaker of the year category, your top 10?
Nope.
I've been having a lot of discussions with people when it comes to picking their top 10 in their sneaker of the year. And I feel like every time I say something, it is so much back and forth, confusion and arguments about how to determine your top 10 list in your sneaker of the year. I want to know what y'all think. Comment down below. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the requirements for a top 10 sneaker list in sneaker of the year. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Truth, and today is going to be a good one, man. I've been waiting to do this video for a hot minute. Now, before we get up into this content, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button for your boy. I would greatly appreciate it. Right now, me and my guy, Plenty the Hardaway, we are doing a giveaway on the Bugs Bunny 8th. It's going to end on December 26th. Click the link down in my description section. It is on IG. There's a couple of things that you got to follow. Make sure you follow all the rules. And I am not going to DM you and tell you won right now until after the 26th. All the fake accounts, do not send any money to anywhere. Just make sure you guys do not get scammed, because there's a lot of people out there trying to get your money. But it's just a way for us to give back. Now, let's go ahead and get off into this topic. But when it comes to the end of the year and we talk about picking your top 10, I feel like a lot of people have different credentials. I'm going to tell you guys what I think. And again, feel free to comment down below. When it comes to the top 10 sneakers of the year, I always do only the sneakers that I picked up. My top 10 sneakers that I picked up. And for my requirements for those top 10, they cannot be a sneaker that I picked up and I got rid of. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't include it in my top 10 if I didn't keep it. Because that means that it wasn't that important to me. That means I really didn't want it, so I got rid of it. So for me, my top 10 has to be 10 sneakers that I currently have in my collection. Now, I can do an honorable mention, or I can say the sneaker that I wish I wouldn't have gotten rid of, or something like that. And then we could put those there. But that's a little caveats. But when it comes to my actual top 10, I gotta physically have this sneaker in my hand so I can show you guys on the video that this is part of my top 10. That's number one. Number two, my top 10 is not based on how many sales it had, if it sold out, if it sat around, or if it was super limited, the stock number. It's never based on that. My top 10 is always based on the sneakers that I wanted. Whether it was on nostalgia, whether it was just the colorway, it has some orange on it, and I really like orange. Y'all know I like orange, and I had to have it or something like that. Or if it was just one of those random sneakers that none of you guys like, that I got for under retail, and I end up just wearing it a lot, and all of a sudden it got in my top 10 because I saw the versatility, the comfortability, or I just really liked the sneaker on feet once I got it in hand in my collection. Those are the sneakers that you're gonna see on my top 10, which means that my top 10 is gonna look way different than a lot of other people's. And some people are gonna be like, you know what? A lot of people always hate my top 10. They hate my top 10 because it's not a bunch of hype sneakers for the most part, a majority of the time, and it's not what you guys think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I'm a Kobe guy, so my top 10 would probably be Kobe heavy. And a lot of the Kobes that dropped this year, especially Air Force One, stuff like that, a lot of people didn't like. They probably gonna be in my top 10 list because those sneakers are the sneakers that I liked. I've had some people say that the Ja Morants are gonna be in their top 10, which is cool. I understand, but for some people, they say innovation should be in the top 10 and stuff like that. I don't care about innovation. I don't care about newly formed shoes. I don't care about Ja Morants. I don't care about shades. I don't care about technology. All I care about in my top 10 are sneakers that was worth me spending my hard-earned money on, and they stayed in my collection. And every time I look at them, I'm not disgusted. That's what's gonna be in my top 10. And then the last and final thing for me when it comes to me picking my top 10 is going to be the sneaker that I can see myself, even when I do my spring cleaning in March or April of next year, that I feel like that's gonna stay in my collection. You know what I'm saying? Something I'm gonna keep long term. Because when you buy a lot of shoes and stuff like that, for me anyway, I do a spring cleaning once a year, maybe twice a year, and sometimes those shoes that I purchased, they don't stay around too long. So I kind of take that into consideration as well, and I kind of start doing pre-spring cleaning of my sneakers, and that's a part of my top 10. So none of that other stuff that a lot of people are looking at, like how hard a sneaker was to get, how everybody wanted the sneaker and stuff like that, Sometimes those sneakers do make it into my collection, but it's because personally I like that sneaker. It has nothing to do with everything else that's going on with it. And then as far as sneaker of the year, when I go by sneaker of the year, it's one credential. This is a sneaker out of all the sneakers that I copped out of the whole year. This is the one sneaker that I was super excited about getting, and I had to have it in my collection. And when I got it in my collection, I felt like no matter if I didn't cop any other sneaker, that I had the one sneaker that I really wanted. That's gonna be my sneaker of the year, period. I don't care. It's not gonna be what everybody's saying, Complex, or anybody else, Brick by Brick, something like that. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be the sneaker based off of that one credential that I just said to you. But y'all comment down below and let me know. Am I bugging? Am I tripping? What do y'all think? How do y'all pick y'all top 10? And how do you select your sneaker of the year? Because a lot of us buy a lot of shoes, and we have to put a lot of thought into it. I appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Y'all already know the saying, man. Rock what you like, not what's hype. Remember, everything we talk about, just bait. But for me to share my faith, I'm gonna catch y'all next one. Peace.
If they ready, we'll let you know if you should go and get them. We got fat, we got you, never slack on the fruit for OGs and the youth. You can